So for today, our group will discuss about a topic which is the reason why Malaysian love to spend their time in 24-hour restaurant. So our group member is we have Faiz Jazman, Hafizuddin Hamis, Daniel Hasri, and me, Taufik Hidayat. So let us start our discussion with Faiz Jazman.
Malaysians love to spend time in 24 hours restaurant. In my opinion, it is because of hanging out with friends. We can take Mamak restaurant as example. The Mamak culture is extremely popular among young adults and teenagers who find it a safe place to hang out with friends during the night, and also because the fare for food and drinks are quite affordable. The modern Mamak restaurant have a cafe aspect which are furnished with decent seating arrangement and televisions which lets them catch the latest program or live matches as they dine. The go-to place for people who want to just catch up with friends, sit for hours on end, and not have to spend much at all is of course a Mamak. I have lost count of how many hours I have spent just chilling with a group of friends at the Mama with only one glass of limau ice. Nigerians in general are notorious for being thrifty, and it comes as no surprise we will do anything to stretch our ringgit, even it means dealing with the heat and noise associated with your typical mama. As we all know, almost all mama restaurants are open and available 24 hours per day. This factor could be the main reason as some people who still available at the late night may get their time here before going home. As for teenagers or other football fanatics, they usually hang out with their friends watching football matches here, as some match are scheduled at late night Malaysian time. That because a large number of mama have a big outdoor screen that give the outlet a stadium-like atmosphere with fans from both sides cheering on their team and hurling friendly banter at each other. It is not just football talk. When it comes time for our national shuttler to take the court in major tournament matches, mamaks are often packed to the brim in a sea of national pride urging on our heroes. You truly feel the togetherness of Malaysian all thanks to that big screen at the mamak. I can conclude that Nigerians love to spend time on 24 hours restaurant is because of hanging out with friends. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Faiz Jazman, for your opinion. So let us move to Daniel Hasri. So Daniel, do you have any opinion about why Malaysians love to spend their time in 24-hour restaurant?
Uh, okay, so in my opinion, I think why Malaysians love to spend time in 24-hour restaurants is because they love the atmosphere at their place. For example, whether you are just too far away from the EPL actions or you don't have any astro at home, Mama are the blessing for us football fans. A large number of Mama have a big outdoor screens that gives the outlet a stadium-like atmosphere with fans from both sides cheering on their team. It's not just football too. When it comes time for our national shuttle to take uh, the courts in major tournaments match, Mama are often packed to the brim in a sea of national pride urgings on our hero. You truly feel the togetherness and Malaysians, all thanks to that big screen of the Mama. And the second things is usually worker in Mama restaurants will communicate with other worker with the high voice. With the combination of the songs from the radio, it will make the lively atmosphere at that place. Other than that, while we are waiting for our food to finish, we can enjoy the worker make the roti canai. It was one of the attraction for customer to come to the restaurant. Last is the service of the worker. They usually use the words boss to call us. For example, boss, what you want to order, boss? Boss, all total is only 20 ringgit and 50 cents. It will make us to feel like a boss, and they are our workers. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you, Muhammad Taufik.
Thank you, Daniel Hasri, with your opinion. Let us move to Hafizuddin Hamis. So, Hafizuddin, so do you have any opinion about our topic today?
Okay, thank you, Taufik. Assalamualaikum and very good evening. From cafe bars to shop retail outlets, Wi-Fi is becoming a common amenity because we all live in connected lives. The internet and the devices that connect us to it has become as a big necessity which we all needed. So the reason why Malaysian people love to spend at the 24-hour restaurant is because they want to use the free Wi-Fi in 24 hours restaurant. Most Malaysian people use devices which is it use the internet. So when the restaurant have a Wi-Fi, so the customer can be enabled to access the internet. And then 24-hour restaurant provided Wi-Fi to the customers to fulfill their expectation. Often Malaysian people just hang out at 24 hours restaurant and chill with teh tarik and roti canai because they just want to do their work with using the internet. At the same time, the restaurant can have more profits when someone spend more time and more money at the restaurant. It can be convenient to someone who have some work which have to use the internet due to the coronavirus. Also, due to the coronavirus season, also many students at their home don't have the internet, so they go to the 24-hour restaurant which has free Wi-Fi, and it can help them to save their data cost. So to the 24-hour restaurant and has the free Wi-Fi, they also give their customers a convenience such as the customer can pay the bills with their mobile smartphone and it have to use the internet in case their customers don't have data internet. So my small conclusion is customers, which is many Malaysian people are increasingly choosing to pay for goods and services using mobile applications such as Apple Pay and Samsung Pay, which is it have to use the Wi-Fi or the internet to access internet. So or access it first. All right. Thank you, Mr. Taufik. Back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Hafizuddin Hamis. So, from my perspective, the reason why Malaysian love to spend their time at 24 hours restaurant is because they want to enjoy the variety of food and drinks that they offer to us. You guys may know that Malaysians are famous with their 24-hour restaurant. For example, we have McDonald's, we have Kentucky Fried Chicken, or we call it as KFC, and we also have Mama restaurant. So all of these restaurants offers a many kind of food and drinks. For example, McDonald's. McDonald's are famous with their burgers. So they offer us many kind of burgers. For example, beef burger, chicken burger, or even fish burger when they are celebrating Chinese New Year. So I think If you don't want, after you're done with your burger, you also can have some dessert. For example, you can have some ice cream, pie, or even cake that they have. Um, if you want to know, McDonald's have their small cafe, which is called Mac Cafe, which is you can enjoy a variety kind of drinks. For example, you can have hot chocolate, iced chocolate, or even hot coffee. And if you don't want to eat some, if you want to eat something like more to Indian food, you can go to Mama restaurant. This is because Mama restaurant also open 24 hours, and at Mama restaurant they have many kinds of food and drink. For example, you can have roti canai, tosai, mie goreng, nasi kandar, teh tarik, ice Milo, and many kind of drinks that they offers to us. We just need to choose what we want to eat or drink. Sometimes we crave to eat something, but something to eat, but it's already past midnight, which is 12 a.m. It's already past midnight, so a lot of restaurants are not open at that time. So the only place that we can go to find some food is 24-hour restaurant. So at 24-hour restaurant offer us many kind of food and drinks. Sometimes you want to chill in with your friends or family, but you have different kind of taste with your friends or family. You don't need to fight with them to go to and which restaurant to eat. You just can go any restaurant because a 24-hour restaurant because they offer us many kind of food. So you just need to order and wait for it like I think like 15 minutes and then you can have your food, enjoy and you pay and done. That's it. It's easy. That's why I think 24-hour restaurant is so affordable and they offer us very delicious of food and restaurant. I think the reason why also 24-hour restaurant is affordable. For example, you in situation of saving, so you can just order like mie goreng mama. It's I think it's like more to like 3 to 4 ringgit. So it's kinda under your budget. So it's kinda cheap. It's all affordable for us to eat. I think for my conclusion, the reason why Malaysian love to spend their times in 24-hour restaurant is because they want to enjoy the variety of food and drink that the 24-hour restaurant offer to us. That's all for me. So for my group member, do you have any opinion to add? So just say if you want to.
Yes, Mr. Taufik, I couldn't agree more with you. That 24 hours restaurant serve a variety food because it surrounded the restaurant with the variety stall from many cultural food. I mean, they have Thai food, Indian food, and it is and many food lah food, and it is convenient for Malaysian people to enjoy the food. They can choose what they want to eat. That's all lah.
Sorry for interrupt. I agree with Taufik Hidayat opinion. We as Malaysians speak of makan evocatively and too many of them. It is synonymous with food and food is love and love is life. How could we forget about the ample options of drinks on hand from Malaysian favorite like teh tarik and teh o ice all the way to funky specialized like boba milk tea and ice cream float with nata de coco. Just talking about it is making me hungry. That's all from me. Thank you.
Sorry for interrupt. I not agree to Faiz points, which is he said that the reason why people love to spend time at 24-hour restaurants because to hang out with friends. For me, I think Mama is not. I think 24-hour restaurants is not suitable place to hang out. This is because when we hang out with our friends, we will make noisy voice. It will disturb other people to enjoy their meal. So I think it's not suitable to hang out with friends at 24-hour restaurant. Thank you, Mr. Taufik.
So from what I can conclude, majority of us are agree with my opinion, which is the main reason why Malaysians love to spend their time in 24-hour restaurant is because they want to enjoy the variety of food and drinks. And I think that 24 hours restaurant are easy for us to find at anywhere and anytime. Like we are like because it open like 24 hours. Even usually are they still open. So I think 24 hours restaurant is the best place. The reason why Malaysians have to spend their time in 24-hour restaurant. So that's all from our group. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you
Bye.
guys.